Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Brompton then. So today we're just raking the hay up. Um, I've already done, how many fields have I done? 4 fields I think. Field 8 down there, both of field 3 and field 1. But we continue on field 9 now. With the Ford, working quite well the setup. I've got too much on here. I've just noticed that soil moisture in this field is very high. Didn't think the other fields. I didn't think any other fields than the two around the shop area were affected, but clearly are. Well, everything else is pretty reasonable, so it is what it is. Now, although I was requested to use the in-cab, I'm not going to too much for the raking because I'm not the best at raking, so I do need exterior view just to get it that bit better. This has been recorded the same day as episode 16. This of course is 17. So if anyone's been commenting for more suggestions and tested out the beta for me, that's brilliant. But I won't have seen any of those comments. I haven't seen any of those comments. Yeah. So probably rake 2 or 3 fields today. On camera. But yeah, we'll start with done this field 9 now. I think this is field 10 again. No, it's going to field 13. So 13, do 13 and possibly the one across the road there. There we go. Oh dear. Just tend to throw it out into the hedge a bit with the tedder. The interesting news recently about FS17 looks to be pretty good. Nice that we finally got locking bale trailers with visible ratchets. That's a nice feature. The feature about transporting your own livestock to and from market and buying them and stuff and selling them, and how it alters the amount of money it costs, or whether you get them delivered, that sort of thing. I think that's pretty cool. It's a good feature. So of course they've added the Joskin cattle trailer. Should imagine there's a couple of different ones to varying capacities, but I'm not sure about that. Yes, and the rearing of livestock. That sounds might be an interesting feature. I haven't read everything about it, but I did look through some stuff. Giants have started releasing their trailers, so the actual in-game trailers. now, so you get to see more and more as we go. Anyway, back to Brompton. I did notice, having tedded out the mowing coat fields as well, the ones that were around the shop that we did before we had the front coon, that it takes only, you can only just get 2 runs in with the mowing coat if you're using the mowing coat to full capacity, which has meant that there's patches on those fields where gaps between the runs, a bit like on that field that you can see over there, but what I've had to do is just sort of re-ted along them just to spread it out again, because when you're raking you can't always, sometimes you can't get that width of the tedder, and sometimes you can get more, so I like to try and keep it spread ideally. Oh dear. No. No, still didn't get it. As I said at the beginning, not the best raker. Yes. So hopefully well, not hopefully, I will be raking this differently to how I mowed it, because I felt that it was lots of very short runs on the other side of that hedge, or that sort of bush, island bush. So we'll try and go across it rather than keep going up and down. Otherwise, lots and lots of short runs. Oh dear, on key. So, at the time this being released, the it'll be about the deadline, I should imagine, to enter your for the giveaway. So good luck to everyone who's entered. Yeah, and not a lot else to say on that really, but that is just purely going to probably happening because of the sheer amount of subscribers you've given me. It's amazing to get almost 1,000 at the time of recording. Hopefully more at the time that you're watching it. I think we're 990 at the moment, that this is a couple of weeks before it's released. I think actually all the moistures are very high. Don't know, maybe it's increased again in this last day. Strange. Go around the bush. I haven't tested the balers yet, but if anyone can comment which one is better, that'd be amazing. After the Roland and the McHale F550, I think it was. Just break that out and then we can do the runs against it. So then that's this field done. Yeah, not a lot to say really. That's how I was on about doing the runs on that bit around the island. Open up this gate. Head across. I'll have to close it, but we'll do that when we're baling it. Be that just easier, I think. Having had this Ford for some time now, I really do quite like it. Revs quite nicely. So I think once I've just put this headland off, taken it up, done this headland, I'll stop pause the recording, then come back when I've about done this field, and then I think we'll leave the episode there. Yeah. N is pretty low around here, this particular part. Very low, in fact. I think I probably just missed it with the sprayer or so. Yeah, it's getting a bit high again. PK's right, but be interesting to see how many just how many bales I do get off this. I'll try and watch back one of the episodes of earlier doing hay in here. I think we did hay in here anyway. Find out which field it was in, and then we'll just compare it when we do that field. That might be quite interesting. I don't know whether N gets better in the centre, but it's a bit worrying that level. Moisture's pretty close, but it's slightly acidic as well, that makes a difference. And it's just a bit too low, I think. Anyway, I'll be back in a second once I've about finished this field, and yeah, see you in a minute. Right, so last pass. I might need to I might just re-rake the oh dear, that didn't go bad, didn't go well. I might just re-rake that second headland. Normally you don't have to with a 2-rotor, but the angle of the field, it's a bit of a mess. I'd say last run. Yeah, it is last run. Bit tight though. This end isn't too bad, but I'll just redo this end, I think. Lots of varieties of weeds with soil mod. All over the arable fields. That looks better. There we go. Clip the edge a little. Oh well. So, on to the next field. I'll do this all off camera now. But yes, make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in another episode, the next episode, where I'll be baling. So now's your final opportunity to recommend a baler to me, and yeah, thanks for watching, goodbye. about managing in-cab raking, but the ends are a little more challenging. Maybe it's because I lined it up in exterior. Let's give it a go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Go across. Hey, I'm managing in-cab braking. That is quite surprising. Ooh, ooh, dear. I do feel it's a bit... Oh dear. No, I knew it was a bad idea.